kicked off their 40th anniversary tour. Pouts, platforms and pyrotechnics. It can only be one band, Kiss. And last night they kicked off their 40th anniversary world tour in Australia. Paul Stanley, Gene Simmons, can't believe I'm backstage with you just before you're about to go on. Welcome back to Oz.
How you going?
Very nice.
Isn't it good, right?
Well, you got an Aussie accent for me, Gene?
Yes, I've got a shrimp for you.
You got a shrimp?
It's on the barbie.
On the Barbie.
It's the first concert in your 40th anniversary year, is that right?
It's amazing, you know, we have amazing memories of Australia. 1980 we came over here and it was Hysteria. It was the biggest tour of any band ever, and ever since then we've had this ongoing love affair with this country. It's a good fortune for you that more people don't realize that this is one of the greatest countries, one of the two greatest countries on earth, that because they'd all come here. Instead they go to Europe. They're lost.
I wanna give it all to you. In the darkness, there's so much I wanna do.
But the makeup, which famously came off for a while in the 80s, serves them well, disguising the fact that these rockers are now in their 60s.
Well, that makeup or schmakeup, you can't fool. You can't.
Come on.
That is pretty amazing.
No, that's the real stuff.
Yeah.
And I blow them up every night just before the show.
No, that's the real stuff. We challenge any 20-year-old band. You get your little
Come
butts
here,
up
Rodney.
on stage. We'll show you how the big boys do it. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. You come on tour with us. We'll show you how we do it. We started wearing the makeup. We played locally in New York City, and then all of a sudden we're on a major stage, and we got out of it. And by the third song, my hair was on fire.
Really, I know.
Really.
You had to learn not to do that, didn't
Yes,
you?
it's not a good
that.
idea.
Don't do that.
How many shows did it take you to learn not to set your hair on fire?
Well, I learned pretty fast, but all told through the years, probably went up 4 or 5 times.
I think what Gene didn't realize early on was that the hairspray that he was using on his hair was so flammable.
Yeah.
And as soon as he would breathe the fire, people in the audience would go, "That's amazing, how does he do that?" And the side of his hair would be going up. So we've always been entertaining.
You have always been entertaining. To really get the idea of how one of the biggest rock bands in the world rolls, you have to come backstage. This is what you need to be here. It lets me show you the inner sanctum.
They're the best. That's all there is to it.
And when it comes to looking after fans, these guys wrote the book. The Kiss Army, one of the most loyal fan clubs in the world.
Fans are our bosses. We owe everything to them. Without the fans, we would be nothing.
We got to meet and greet them, talk to them, and we shared stories. My wife saw them in Budokan, Japan in 1976. She was 13, and that was the first experience. She lived there, and then from there we just went on from there. And
45-minute acoustic session, and they took time to actually say hi to every single one of us and spent about 5 minutes.
It's a privilege. We're not looking for any pats on the back.
Is there another 40 years of Kiss to come?
I don't think 40, but we're not ready to hang up. There's a lot of rocking in us, and you'll see some of it tonight. There's no fooling around. We take this deadly seriously. When we get up on stage, we introduce ourselves with, "You wanted the best, you got the best, the hottest band in the world." You'll see.
The Monster Tour heads to Adelaide, Melbourne, Brisbane, Sydney and Mackay. Angela Bishop,